Okay, hello and welcome back to the final lecture of week 3, which just provides you a summary of what we have learned this week, and we have learned quite a bit, I would say. First, we have looked at the script context and txinfo. We started by examining the script context type, focusing on txinfo and looking at all the information that is provided to smart contracts in OpShin. Then we looked more specifically at how time ranges work when in these script context works, and how the validity range is defined and how to work with it. We even looked at a smart contract that uses validity range and played around with it in the Python shell. Then we looked at, we had the contract which just used the time, and then we had a contract that parameterized itself even using this time, and we looked at different trade-offs that regarding script size versus discoverability and performance when looking at parameterization versus datums and redeemers. Then we used PyCardano to actually once unlock funds from such a more complex contract that uses datums or parameterization. And we found that actually our transactions get quite large when we use complex contracts. And then we looked at reference scripts and how they solve this issue of too large transactions, and how we can use reference scripts to create a transaction that's much smaller and much cheaper as well than a transaction that repeats the entire script. And finally, I gave you some assignments to work on getting your hands dirty with your own contracts and playing around a bit with parameterization, with normal contracts. And if you want, feel free to also dive more into creating reference scripts and using them. There was a lot of content this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. You might want to take your time and split it across 2 weeks. Again, this whole course is self-paced, so feel free to do it at your own speed. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next week.